I want to ask a question to Tim.
Oh, God.
I know on text you call Kenny daddy. Are you sure nothing has gone down in New York when you're there with him?
I'm a slithery little sneaky snake. I'm so slithery and sneaky because I'm a snake.
Welcome to another video, Socks. How is the 90-day circus treating you? Swell? I'm gonna come over there and we're gonna have a great conversation in today's video. We're gonna really put an emphasis on gratitude because I am so grateful for y'all. I have seen the commentary, the advice, the criticism for the cast that you have posted in our past couple videos, and your advice has been, wow, incredible. You geniuses. You're so intelligent and smart and beautiful. They should have you host the tell-all. A lot of false narratives were set on the tell-all, and we need to actually challenge a lot of what the creatures are saying, because a lot of what they're saying are lies, they're manipulative, they're not being honest, they're not being authentic. And it's sad to see, because instead of having, past couples go on the show that have grown as human beings, they got more broken toys. So it's the broken toys giving advice to the broken toys, and then we have to watch this like that Patrick meme where we're drooling. We need to talk about the Julio Kirsten segment first and foremost, because there's a lot of confusion regarding the secret recordings.
When you locked yourself in the bathroom yesterday, you deleted the video that I recorded on my phone.
Yeah, did you record? Yeah.
Why did you delete the video from my phone? I don't understand it.
Why would you record me?
Because it shows that clearly you're talking to somebody else.
No, it doesn't show that she was talking to someone else. And you really need to go into detail about what talking means, because yes, she was communicating with a guy that was her friend.
Were you having a relationship with this guy?
Of course not. He's my friend still this day. We can call him right now.
And she called him Papi, but you call women mommy on social media all the time. So what kind of vibrations are you putting out there?
You always say, oh, a girl's mommy. That's why I felt like that.
Do you see? Yo, I have never had a woman hurt me as much as you did. I was in love with you.
I know this is old news, Socks, but we have to set the record straight because no one held Julio or Julio accountable, and it's a shame to see. So now we have to rise to the occasion. We have to be the ones to do so, and this is a group project, so I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Here's the thing with Julio. He went to a wedding with Kirsten. She went home early because she had a family emergency. Next thing you know, he hits it off with the makeup artist. He was working as a DJ at the wedding that they went to, and then fast forward, he starts following this girl. He starts giving this girl all this attention. Kirsten can feel him pull away. He's publicly commenting on other women's posts, calling them mommy, flirting with them. That's a public platform, Instagram. Women aren't dumb, man. Like, he thinks he's super smart. They can see what you're doing. Everyone can see what you're doing. And the funniest part is that the makeup artist that he met at the wedding is who he's with present day, and he even admits it on the tell-all.
And this is the woman that you were dating today?
Yes, I'm currently seeing her.
Okay.
This dude's wild enough. He's got one of the biggest heads we've seen from a cast member on the show, but there's no brains in it. He's about as sharp as a matzo ball, huh? Why do you think that she went in the bathroom and deleted the recording, bruh? How loaded is that to pull an Amber Heard when someone gets home from work and you're supposed to be living with this person, this is supposed to be your man, and he pulls out his phone and starts secretly recording you? You know that you're a bad person, Kirsten.
What do you want to do, expose me?
Deep down inside, you know who's a horrible person. And it's you, because this whole time you've been talking to some other man.
You know what you did, Kirsten. You called this guy Papi, and even though I call other women mommy on social media, you know that what you did was wrong. You cheated on me. Bro, what are you talking about? This is so malicious and calculated, the way he moved, the way he went about this to try and embarrass this girl on national TV. Tim's over there having an orgasm because he has a problem with foreign women. I'm sure he sees a lot of himself in Julio because they are both zesty and used foreign women to get on the show in the first place. In a way, they moved really similarly, entering relationships with dishonest intentions. Kirsten admitted to talking with this other guy, that's all. Meanwhile, Julio was talking to other girls. If someone starts recording you to expose you for doing something they themselves do, naturally any one of us would take their phone and do the same thing she did. If you have wandering eyes throughout your relationship, you should be man enough to just admit that you want to end that relationship and then start the relationship with the new girl. It's the wrong way to go about it. And from the way that you waited until the tell-all to say, there's actually things that Kirsten did that you guys don't know. And it's extra funny for him to try and paint the picture like she's disrespected you by speaking to another man. You speak to other women, bro. You can't pull the, oh, this is haram when, first of all, you're not Muslim. Second of all, you don't hold yourself to the same standard. And that's the problem I see with you, Julio, is you're a liar and you don't hold yourself to the same standard that you try to hold other people. Practice what you preach. Don't be a hypocrite, right? Julio just got outed for calling other women mommy, and there's no follow-up about that. In fact, he just goes on a rant about how she broke his heart.
I have never had a woman hurt me as much as you did. I was in love with you. I literally thought I was going to marry you.
Kirsten, oh my gosh, how could you do this? I was literally going to spend my life with you. This girl dodged such a bullet. Good God, the lack of self-awareness.
And this whole time you were talking to a whole nother man.
Yo, Kalani, you breathing okay? Are you getting flashbacks right now, or what's up? Don't tell me that you believe this guy.
It was not like he's my best friend.
He's your puppy.
So why would you refer to him as...
Look on the bright side, Kirsten. At least you didn't spend $100,000 to look like handsome Squidward. Unlike a certain somebody. Hey guys, swipe up for 20% off of plastic surgery in Turkey. You want to look like handsome Squidward too? All you need's $100,000 and low self-esteem.
Poppy? Poppy's kind of like a
Term
nickname.
of endearment.
They all of a sudden lost their minds when this was made known. But she says that she said it in a way like he pulls a lot. So she's like, hey, look at you, Papi, like that. I'll be honest, all my friends from the Netherlands, they all say, yo, what's poppin' Papi? Especially Shah.
I literally asked him like, oh, how's with the girls? And like, it was like, oh, I'm good. I dated this one and this waiting. Oh, you Papi, like you got a lot of girls. Like it's like that.
Why were you sending him pictures?
What kind of pictures have you sent all your exes throughout your relationship with Johan that you still keep in contact with? That's something that you pride yourself on. I'm such good friends with all my exes. I do the most to involve them in each relationship and wonder why nothing works out for me.
How are you?
It's good to see you. So am I gonna get to meet y'all?
He's like not thrilled about the idea that I'm sitting down with, you know, someone that I had a relationship with in the past.
Daniel tiene foto de él en la casa.
He found a picture of Taylor.
Hay un interés
I have
todavía.
every picture ever.
Johan cheated on you, but you were never really fully committed to him in the first place. Johan cheated on me and I'm the victim, even though I've done the most to disrespect him throughout our entire relationship. I've lied and I've been manipulative, but now you're right, guys. I'm the victim, for sure, even though I entered this relationship as a customer, paying money.
What kind of pictures?
What were the pictures of?
Yeah, what kind of
picture was it?
When she was trying on the dress, she sent him the photos of that. So he sent her
I
a
said
photo.
one dress. Just how is this? I can't send it to a friend.
It doesn't matter if they're naked.
Is it more nudes? Like,
No,
it doesn't matter.
Nudes. It was her trying on a dress.
Tim, like, doesn't matter if they're nudes. You know what else was a crazy part was the amount of times that the other cast members cut off Kirsten.
Okay, does anybody has a question for him?
No, we know you're a liar.
It was baffling to watch because the last people that should cut her off are Tim, are Shekinah, are these low IQ, low moral buffoons. They have no place. They shouldn't even be there. Shekinah should be there, but Tim shouldn't. Kalani shouldn't. Andre shouldn't. If you're going to have boring cast members, have successful couples that have been on the show, it makes no sense. The network's very out of touch with what the audience wants to see. We know that. It's ridiculous, quite frankly. How about Run It Like Love is Blind? There's a reason why that show's so successful, because they have the Lachey's who are actually still together.
So never once at the rest of the month, she was like, hey, I'm really sorry I made you feel insecure. She just would be like, I didn't do anything. Like, that's it. That's the real reason why. Was the trust issues that I was having.
No,
because
it's not
of
the real reason. You found another girl. That is her name.
From the way that he was so insistent on steering the conversation to make it as loaded as possible and make it seem like she cheated on him without providing any evidence of that being the case, the way he went about this was so planned. And that's the real wickedness about it, is he really wanted to ruin this girl's reputation in front of everybody because he was such a coward and he didn't want to take accountability. So I threw this up on IG. Follow me at Yourwetsock1. It's a picture of me, Shah, and his sister in The Hague. Shah informed me that the Dutch colonized Suriname, a small country next to Brazil, and they use Papi a lot as they are South Americans. So because we have so many Surinamese people in the Netherlands, they have a huge influence, and thus we use Papi a lot too. Just like that song you previously played, it's from a Dutch Surinamese artist named Busy, and then I tagged him in that, but yeah, the song is called Trog. So why lock yourself in the bathroom and delete the conversation that was had? By the way, I think your timeline is messed up. I met Kirsten October 2021, broke up with her November 2022. It's December 2023. If you're not guilty, then why would you lock yourself in the bathroom? Anyone would lock themselves in the bathroom when their partner is pulling an Amber Heard. This girl got home from work. I'm sure the last thing she expected to happen was her man being a complete op and trying to convince the whole world that she was a cheater, a liar. Who knows where that video is going? If it was me, I would have punched you in the face, dude. I would have broke your phone, slapped you in the face, and called you a little bitch. Because that's the most loaded thing ever, to record someone without their permission. Are you kidding me? I've never done that in my life. I've never even heard of that. There's not one person I'm friends with, a guy, that would secretly record a girl.
Who was the girl that Kirsten's talking about?
Someone that...
So, can I...
Go ahead, Kirsten.
So, in September, he met this girl, this makeup artist. Her name is...
By the way, I think your timeline is messed up. I met Kirsten. You were entertaining another woman during your relationship with Kirsten, which was the makeup artist that you're presently with. You're with this woman present day. And you admitted that on the tell-all. And before that, you had this whole narrative of she was cheating on you because she called a friend Papi. And she explained that she called him Papi because he's a playa, and he pulls a lot. So it's funny because you have hella girlfriends that you call mommy, right? They're just friends, but you flirt with them. I'm not sure how that works.
You have a relationship with her now, right?
Bro, you're already the American cast member. You got paid to be on this show, and she didn't. She's the whole reason why you're on the show in the first place. What about gratitude? Whatever happened to that? You want to slam her in front of the other broken toys and ruin her reputation because you want to pretend like you're the victim, dude? Hey, what's up, mommy? You look so good in that bikini. Oh, she's just a friend, babe. Yeah. Okay, bet, bro.
And I saw that they were liking each other's pictures. I'm good at social media, like I'm not stupid. And I saw they literally went on dates together and on vacations. So that's literally the real reason why he broke up.
So he waits until the tell-all like a sneaky rat and tries to expose her and get all of the Americans to bash her. It worked for Tim, it worked for a lot of other people. In between scenes, when he's talking, he's looking at the camera. He gives certain looks that are almost rat-like because what he's doing is he's trying to gauge if people are figuring out and picking up on his bullshit or if they're believing his narrative. It's very clear for all of us that have brains. Oh, well, thank God Tim believes me. Maybe he'll give me a handy after the show.
We're friends, and he'll like message or say, "Hey, Daddy, what's up?"
Yeah.
And he knows it's all in fun because, you know, he gets crap online about his orientation, and he's not.
Kenny, in what way, shape, or form does this friendship with Tim serve you? Because it dishonors and disrespects your partner, Armando.
But he is comfortable in his own skin to play around like that and stuff, so he'll just say it in a joking way, and he knows it. He's not bothered by it either.
Well,
I mean, he has been in my room quite a lot.
Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, but I was very disappointed with how Kenny has held himself throughout this entire tell-all. He threw a jab at Gino for no reason. Gino's not even there at the tell-all. If anything, you should be questioning why you're friends with Tim in the first place. A very disingenuous human being that is quite literally poisoning the well. Armando feels that it's inappropriate for him to call you daddy because that's something that Armando calls you in the bedroom. Armando's the man that you're spending the rest of your life with, right? That's the guy who you married. You swore before friends, family, God to love and cherish and honor forever. You're not honoring him right now. Man, you and Armando are one of the most beloved couples to ever grace the show with your presence. But I'll tell you what, as someone that has watched your journey on the many spin-offs y'all have been on and rooted for you, it was disheartening to see you brush off Armando's concerns and try to justify this inappropriate friendship with Tim. It's comedy to watch the people on these TV shows because they use the word friend so loosely, and it might sound a little bit corny, but words have power. And there's a certain level of importance calling someone a friend means and how it looks to the people that are actual real friends that take it very seriously. Tim is not your friend, Kenny. He's not. If he was your friend, he wouldn't respond to Armando like this.
I want to ask a question to Tim.
Oh, God.
He wouldn't act like he's annoyed when Armando tries to express a concern because out of respect for you, right? Because that's your friend's husband and you're gonna want your friend's husband to like you. You're gonna want your friend's husband to feel loved and accepted in their relationship, and you're not gonna want to be a cancer in their relationship if you were an actual friend. So it's funny because just by me saying this, I'm more of a friend to you than he ever will be in his life. And you shouldn't surround yourself with disingenuous people that are on there to collect a check and be negative and pretend to be straight when they're obviously gay and hate on foreign women because they went on the show with a foreign woman and they're still carrying a lot of resentment. He's got his little mascara on. I think that's the only time he's actually looked in the mirror is when he's put his little mascara on. I grew up watching Conan the Barbarian. I know what love is supposed to look like. When Valeria tells Conan, as he is about to die, she brings him back. She loves him. She nurtures him. She tells him that she would fight the armies of hell with him. I got my first emotional boner watching that movie. Are you kidding me? A woman's gonna go into hell and fight beside you to death because she loves you that much and she's that devoted to you? Well, what did he do to show her that he was devoted to her? He matched that same energy. And you know what, Kenny? You've fallen short on this tell-all. It takes a lot of discipline to be a man. At the end of the day, when all this tell-all bullshit is done, you sleep next to this person every night, honor them. That's what it comes down to. We're all starting to wake up. I think that there's a lot of things that, you know, have tried to creep into our minds and creep into our souls and poison the well. It feels like a lot of people want you to be okay with a certain level of debauchery that you don't have to be okay with. It's interesting because if you're single and you want to go out and experience all these sexual things, no one has a problem with that. What people have a problem with is if you're chasing relationships, if you're honest about your intentions, you shouldn't even be having this kind of reaction when you see your man at the strip club. Why is he at the strip club? Why do you want him to go to the strip club? Is it because you're trying to gather ammo on him and it gives you more peace of mind to disrespect him in a different way? Is that why? Because it just seems like that, man. No one has enough courage to defend Kirsten on this show. And that is so sad because this girl got dragged for no reason. Tim was so quick to talk about his threesome with Veronica. That doesn't make you look cooler. No one thinks you're straight, bro. If anything, it's dirty to just air that out. Did he have her permission to talk about the threesome involving her? It's gross. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments what I missed because we're doing this together. This is a group effort evaluating the broken toys. I hope that y'all enjoyed today's video. If you want some one-on-one time with me, please order a Cameo. I'm the #1 Cameo creator in the entire world. Super thankful that y'all watch my content. Comment below, subscribe. Love you, bro. Follow me on Twitch and on Instagram right now.
We here at Wetsock Studios thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy life to watch our videos. We really appreciate it. See y'all next time on Your Wetsock